for that.
What kind of guided meditation do you do? Like you're listening to an audio recording of someone?
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes each morning.
Relax.
You're wasting your time.
It's exactly.
You're wasting your fucking time. I've talked to a lot of people, a lot of smart people saying what you're doing is fucking retarded.
Oh, I was on the bottom image. I didn't know about the top image.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, oh no! Oh
yes, this is the one he's reacting to.
He needs the $20,000 to get those teeth repaired, not for an RV.
For example, 355 milliliters.
Kyle, if you want to get jacked, you're gonna have to put a can of soda in your ass.
I got 11 more in there. I picked up a 12-pack today. I'm gonna crush a couple right after this show when I'm eating some turkey.
Yeah, I got a 12-pack today. Yeah.
We're not so different, you and I.
I want to know what what's going on when this picture is taken. Like it looks like he's in like pain gritting his teeth.
Could be experiencing non-ejaculation.
Yeah.
I mean,
wouldn't all of life be fucking painful if your teeth were like that? Like toothaches
Dude,
are renowned for
you should start posting. No, that's too mean. Never mind.
I feel like he's suicidal.
Like for Kyle.
All right, ready, set, play. Jesus Christ!
People are sitting in class.
Don't worry, it's just toxins.
This is just a Purell.
Purell.
No, did you see the clips of them doing this in the street? Retaining all my semen and hoarding the cum for myself. And then I can like start like astral projecting and seeing out my third eye. Joe Rogan, I'm telling you, the only reason I'm still in this race is because of Alpha Brain. Otherwise, I would have gotten on the wrong bus and ended up in fucking Toledo months ago.
My wife, I was talking to my wife about this. Like, I follow some of the streamers who have these issues, like Destiny's shit, where he had these issues with what to say what he can say personally versus not, and they're like hard R, hard, like with like a soft A, and I'm like, I don't know what any of the fuck this means. Like,
do you actually not know?
No, I actually don't know. And
are you baiting me right now? Because you're doing a goddamn good job at it. I'm this close.
No.
What is
it you want to say, Kyle? Anything at all?
Go off, King.
No.
Ready, set, play.
Thank you, brother. Man, I love you, brother. I appreciate it, bro. So all you niggas, whites and brown, jeans, tacuaches. See, I'm Mexican. I can say what's up, nigga. ¿Qué pasa, güey? ¿Qué pasa, güey? You saw shit. Hey, you saw? Hey, we make the connection right there, loco.
I didn't know which way that was going.
As long as it's not a whitey. Or, you know what? Asians. I don't think they can get away with it either.
I think Filipinos can.
Yes, because they're Asian, but they have Mexican last names.
Yeah, they're more mustardy. Than the
they're a little spicier.
Brown mustard, yeah. Marriott room service.
What?
Marriott room service?
I don't know. I never order room service when I go out, but every hotel has room service, right? I usually will just like walk down to whatever the closest restaurant is.
I can tell you this, Taylor. Not every motel has room service. I know that for sure.
I've only stayed in
There's a fellow by the ice machine that'll hook you up with just about anything you want.
I remember I was
go where Uber Eats is afraid to go.
We were going on a vacation. I was maybe like 9, and we were going to stay in a motel. And it was my mom, dad, me, my siblings, and we all get there, and we're starting to unload, and it's a shitty little motel, very shitty, you know. And I as a 8-9-year-old, I have no conception of hotels. It's just, oh, this is where we sleep until we get to the fun place when we drive there tomorrow. Okay, whatever. And we get in. My mom goes to use the bathroom, and she like comes out like, no, there are roaches all over that place. And my dad went in. He was like, there's like 2 roaches. Like, like
I'm with Dad.
And I remember like her coming back out and being like, we're not staying here, boys. We're leaving. Hun, we're leaving. And my dad's, I remember, because I don't have the perspective and I didn't actually go in the bathroom, my dad like walking out under his breath being like, oh, she's such a prima donna. And I was like, yeah, what a prima donna with her. I don't want to be around roaches' claws. But looking back, I'm like, yeah, Dad, just take us somewhere that's not $42 a night.
I've stayed in some really shitty motels.
my paramotor friend talks of one. This is just like a year ago. He gets in the motel. He's all ready. He's exhausted because they're busy days. And he pulls the covers up. And that's when the cock ring revealed itself. Which says two things, right? One, a cock ring was just used in that bed. And two, they used the same sheets, right?
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's awesome. It came with a free cock ring, but he doesn't see it that way.
Well, you wanted a mint?
Cock ring for your pillow, sir. Yeah.
That's a 45 millimeter. What's your problem? This is a good one.
Yeah.
You bite it like the old,
Battery's not dead yet.
It's real gold. Yeah, that tastes like dick. Yeah.
Genuine silicone there.
Yeah. You just squishing silicone cock rings between your teeth.
Yeah.
What's your preference on cock rings, Kyle? What kind do you like?
Silicone. Yeah. Unless they're allergic, but some sort of rubber, something stretchy.
Yeah, those are definitely.
Are you the one I had to explain how to use a cock ring, that it went around your balls and your cock?
You may have had to. I mean, it's cock ring. Makes sense that it would just go around your cock.
Just around your penis. No.
It's got to go around your balls and your. Well, see, then how are people supposed to use those metal ones? I've never used a metal one, but how are you? You just cram your balls in there, and then you try and follow up by cramming your dick in there too. Into this. That sounds dangerous.
You just.
Do they open? I don't know.
Some do, some don't.
I've never used a metal one.
I wouldn't use a metal one. Seems dangerous.
Right?
Yeah.
And you would need to operate like a handcuff, where you close it and open it.
So I'm sure we all know that, like, so basically the story dates back to when I was in high school, and I had a friend whose mother was a nurse at the local hospital, and she told him the story, and he told me, and then I told my parents, and they were like, yeah, we heard that too. So I'm 90% sure this actually happened, but this guy had put rubber bands around his penis as a cock ring. But the problem was, like, his penis swelled up quite a bit to the point where he couldn't get his finger underneath the rubber bands anymore.
What a
because he and now his penis is just swelling more and more and turning kind of purple. And it's clear that he is in trouble. So he has to go to the hospital, and they're like, I mean, we could try to cut those, but we're probably going to cut your penis pretty severely. And he's like, no.
Fucking safety scissors?
Not that. The rubber bands are like depressing onto his cock. Like, imagine, like, how in the cartoons where you see those big links of sausage where they twist them, and then the sausage, and they twist another. This has happened to the man's cock. All right, and he's got two links instead of one now. And so and so the solution was literally to open up an artery, I guess, in his ankle area, and drain blood out of him to like lower the blood pressure, so that was their solution. Bleeding, bloodletting.
My neighbors have a German Shepherd, and it's aggressive. That much just true. Like, some of the issues that it causes for us is, like, when we take our trash out down to the curb, German Shepherd comes running down the street up right at like 2 feet from you and aggressively barks. And I try to, like, alpha it, like, bad, sit down, whatever. It's not working. I've tried just looking the other way, but I feel very much like he's going to jump me. And it would be easy to underestimate just how aggressive he appears. I know he hasn't bit me yet, but the hair's up on his back. He's really at you. Lunging. It's a full-fledged lunging. Yeah.
Pepper spray.
And if I walk away, he's coming at me. That's actually a good idea. But there's more. So he's done this to me multiple times as I get the trash. And it's not like he's out there. It's like you get the trash and he comes out, and not out of nowhere. He comes from 1,000 feet down the street just at me. Yep. And last time I got the trash, I literally, like, ran away on the golf cart, and he starts chasing me on the golf cart.
You got to pepper spray that dog.
I like that, but let me keep going. So anyway, there's been other episodes where, like, we just open our kitchen door, right? And you have to understand, we're like 1,500 feet from them, right? This dog has come all the way across our property into our backyard at our kitchen door to where my wife feels like she can't leave our house. And that's when she lets the Great Danes out and whatever. But
is he scared of them?
He ran. Well, at first he ran, and then they started making friends. So that's that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So Which, you know, isn't the worst result if it resulted in him like being friendly with us, but that hasn't happened. There's been another time where she felt trapped in her car because the dog was like waiting for her as she pulled in, and now she's like stuck in her car until this dog leaves. After I ran from him on the golf cart, he stayed there like guarding our yard. I mean, it's not his territory, it's mine, but he just stayed there and wouldn't let us go. So I talked to the neighbors, and you know, I just knocked on the front door and I was like, I got to talk to you about your dog. And I tried to be super cool about it. I said, next time I take the trash out, I'm going to have to bring a gun. Like, I've never killed anything, like, except for a squirrel, but
I
You
don't.
see, Filthy, when we talk about
Oh, the wall.
using
Yeah,
women
I get it.
now,
That
we
was
call
my
them
joke.
walls.
Yeah.
I see. I hadn't caught on
Just-
to that yet.
just
but
like-
I'll now process this entirely differently.
Yeah, it's just like how Woody calls black people brothers now instead of that other thing.
I have heard that one.
Got to be careful.
Even if I mean, if they try to sit next to
I
me, on
can't keep track of that shit either. Like,
Just always feels like